Okay, I am here. I'm back. We are doing a sit down, let's have a chat with Big Sis Lise. So in today's video, hello, my name is Lisa Petrik. I have been making these videos for about 1.5 years now. I've been a certified hypnotherapist for over 12 years. I've helped hundreds, if not thousands of people have these aha moments and huge transformation, and I am magnetic AF. So I'm here on this channel to help sprinkle some of this magic dust that I've learned about so that you can also make huge shifts and transformations in your life. My number one tip with all areas of life, but most specifically with your love relationship, what do I recommend? Healing your relationship to self, okay? Strengthening the bond and beautiful connection that you feel towards yourself. If you do not love you, you cannot have a healthy relationship. If you cannot accept compliments, you cannot have a healthy relationship. If you feel that you need to earn, ladies, if you feel you need to earn a man to love you, and that if he does something, you have to do something equal, or if he's not texting, you need to text, and if he's not planning the date, you need to plan the date. No. And these aren't games. This isn't a game. This is not a game. This is not a drill. Men are hunters. Men are warriors. Men are built for pride, competition. There are feminine men, and if you're looking to be the masculine person and have a feminine boyfriend, that's a separate channel. That's not something I talk about. I am a feminine energied woman. I wish for a masculine energied man. And that means I cannot follow up. Why aren't you texting me? Follow up. Why haven't you planned a date? Follow it up. Hey, can we go on a date this day, time, this place? Hey, I want to change your plans, and I don't want to go where you picked. I want to go here. There's a way to say all of these things in a feminine energy, and you can't attract in a healthy masculine energy until you know who you are and you are obsessed with yourself. It is not narcissistic for you to have boundaries, to set expectations. I mean, don't be demanding and ridicule and insulting, but have a boundary, have a preference. When a man's like, hey, can I just come over and Netflix and chill? No. Period. No. You don't need to give an excuse. You don't need to reprimand him. You don't need to do any of those things. Just a no. Let him try again. If he asks, well, can I do that tomorrow? No. Don't make suggestions of what would be acceptable. So then if he says, okay, how about we go for a coffee on this day at this time? Yes. See how easy that is? And you reward good behavior and you ignore them when they behave with bad behavior. It sounds so simple, but my 20, even 30-year-old self was not doing this. I was raised by 2 narcissistic parents that lived in separate homes, and there was a lot of physical abuse, verbal abuse, spiritual abuse, emotional abuse. There was so many inappropriate things going on in my household that I became a people-pleasing, no boundary, A+ student to try to earn love, which then bled into my relationships with romantic partners, but even friendships. I was giving myself away. So if I were to tell your 20-year-old self, your 30-year-old self, your 40-year-old self, your 50-year-old self, whatever age you are, sis, I want you to start prioritizing your preferences. If he says to you, hey, I want to go here and I want to walk, and you're in a shoe that's not comfortable, no, you set a boundary. If he says, hey, I want to go out for Indian and you don't like it and you want pizza, no, you're not doing that. And you can just say, no, that doesn't feel great today. You don't have to pick the place, plan the restaurant. That's not what I'm saying. I don't want you to be the masculine, but I want you to be in your feminine. I want you to be saying and living with authenticity of what it is you actually want. And not just with your love relationship and your friendships, but with your work, with the way you're dressing, with the way you're allowing people to show up in your life, including family, I need you to prioritize yourself. And I know this is like really confusing because the N word is like a real big buzzword right now. Narcissist is like a huge thing right now, and people that potentially are a narcissist will gaslight and say that you're being a narcissist for having a preference and an opinion. So that's something that you have to like kind of sift through if someone uses that with you. But it is not selfish of you to politely articulate your preferences. It's not. Nope. And we don't say it with like meanness. We don't say it with like cutting teeth, like, No, we say it in a softness and a femininity. And we lean into that. It's crazy to me. I was going through this notebook that I have that I used. For those of you that don't know me or my channel, I learned how to be a hypnotherapist in 2013, 12 years ago. And I started studying all these self-help books, and then in this journal I would take notes and I would write down the things that I wanted to work on myself. So I would read books about healthy relationships. I would take the notes of where I knew I had problem areas, and I would reframe the problem area into a positive statement, which is what I do with hypnosis. And then I would hypnotize myself with my own recordings to help reframe, rewire, and retransform how I was perceiving people. Because your brain between the ages of 2 and 6 is programmed by those that are around you. So what your parents say, what your daycare, childcare people, your neighbors, your siblings, that's all being sponged into you as your personality. It's helping form who you are as a person. And accidentally, coincidentally, things seep in, and that becomes part of your programming. And you're like on autopilot, not living in the life that you really want, not choosing the foods, behaviors, mannerisms, partners, boundaries, all because someone else who had not done the healing fully and was living from their programming, right? It's lineage, passed on. It just happens that way. We just like become a product of those that are around us. That's why they say the 5 most important people who you hang around is your vibration and your energy, and to pay attention to who you're hanging out with. So who you grew up around is who you are behaving like, most likely. So to reformat, reframe, and rewire yourself, it's not just a simple meditation or yoga class. Like these are deep-seated, deeply ingrained behaviors that you have to look at, to sit down and like process. When I'm searching for relationships, I keep liking this kind of person. What is it about my belief with myself that is stopping me from believing I deserve this better version of a person? Because you're the one picking the people. You're the one repeating the behavior. It took me until like a few years ago, I don't remember exactly what age, probably 2021, where I realized that I was the problem. I was allowing the same dumpster garbage can into my life. I was picking the same personality archetype, daddy issues, and I was allowing a behavior that wasn't appropriate, wasn't in my vision, wasn't in alignment with who I wanted to be and what kind of life I wanted. I want a healthy romantic relationship with a partner. I want marriage. I want, collaboration with this person, and like I want to be a power couple. I want kids. Like I want that beautiful life. But I was telling myself different things. I was telling myself that I didn't deserve it. I would never have it. It wasn't a possible thing. I was in this negative mind space of it because my dad had always poo-pooed marriage, always said bad things about relationships, had told me to always be single. And I was behaving like his mannerisms. And then here's my mom, who was in multiple marriages with the same type of man, and literally on her deathbed was like, I'm bouncing out. This man is not treating me the way I want to be treated. Why should I stay on this planet? He's not living up to the expectations that I had, literally on her deathbed. These were some of her final words to me. That'll rattle you. That'll shake your booty awake, okay? So I wanted to just pop on, make this quick video to remind you that boundaries are okay. preferences are powerful, and a healthy masculine man is looking for that type of woman. So if you're looking for that kind of relationship, you have to be that kind of woman. So please follow and subscribe for more of these motivational, manifesting, like, I don't know, talking head videos, because this is like my jam. I'm really excited for this new channel. I'm really excited to have these chats with you again, have these reminders, to give you these words of encouragement, because your life is in your hands. You have complete control over what you say, what you do, how you show up. Your reality is living within you. You are the realm. You are your creator. You are literally every day and always choosing, am I going to eat this or not? Am I going to be late or not? Am I going to show up or not? Am I going to dress for success or not? Am I going to not watch TV and start a side hustle? Am I going to tell that person they hurt my feelings? Am I going to tell that person I like them? That's all for now, friends. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon. Bye.